Hey, look at that. Have you guys ever seen that? I don't know. Anyways, hello everyone, my name is 16 Shadow, and welcome back to another day. I actually forget what the date is, but I know what today is. Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2013. My name is 16 Shadow, and today I want to point out is that I made a little funny parody video about the Xbox One unboxing release date launch thing. I actually just unboxed my original Xbox, which everyone calls the Xbox One. And now, whatever. So here's my original Xbox. Yeah, I just threw it on the bed and did some other shit with it. And I pretend to open it with my box cutter thing. But, you'll probably see that. It's probably already out, honestly, when you guys see it. I'm actually going to upload it in about... Actually, I should be uploading it about after I'm done doing this, because, well, it's the unboxing of the Xbox One. So I'm going to upload it at about 10. I want to say 10 p.m.-ish? 10 p.m.-ish? 10:30 p.m.-ish, because that in New York, they will be already getting it and doing their own unboxings, uploading it to YouTube for the Xbox One releasing date. So that's pretty good for me because, you know, I'm 2 hours behind them, so that's why. Anyways, now today I want to point out is that I went to work and I don't know, I had like the longest day just try to work. And I mean, I know a lot of people have that feeling when you're working, but then I've been noticing it's only been happening to me when I've been cashiering for 1 through 6. It feels like the longest... Ooh, sorry about that. The longest day. But when I work from like 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., it feels like the shortest day for some reason. So I actually checked next week's schedule, and I don't like the dates the time on Sunday and Saturday, especially Friday, this Black Friday, for next week's Friday, because tomorrow's Friday, which I'm not working tomorrow. But anyways, apparently I can't make it to a Black Friday, but I can make it to an early Thursday for Walmart. But the thing is, it's Thanksgiving, so I really doubt I can go. Really doubt it. But Black Friday will be happening, but I will be working during the day, so that sucks for me. So, the one thing I really wanted on Black Friday, I don't even think I can be able to get, which I wanted Tomb Raider, just because it was $15, it was cheap, and I'm pretty sure I can afford it from when I get it. There's some other things I was telling other people online, including David, my friend, which I don't know if I ever showed you guys on a vlog ever, but I don't know. David, telling him what games will be on Black Friday, and there's some games of his interest that he wants to pick up on Black Friday, but the thing is, I don't know if I can go, which I can't now, but, I mean, we can go in the mornings, but, I don't know, it's going to be kind of crazy. But, what I do know is that, I have I have 3 days off next week, but then I have 3 days in a row I have to work, which is like the morning to 3 p.m., which is my favorite. This is my favorite time, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's like my favorite one right there. But then the next day, Black Friday, which I have to work, and Saturday, which is the same time as Black Friday, but suckier. So in my perspective, I just really want Tomb Raider and No More Heroes, because GameStop's doing that whole buy 2 get 1 free kind of thing. But I don't know if it'll be involving to time when it's still there. I don't know if the sale will be off for buy 2 get 1 free for Wii and DS games. But it's GameStop. They're probably going to cash in buy 2 get 1 free for everything in the whole entire store. So I might just go to GameStop. I mean, GameStop does their buy 2 get 1 frees every time it's like a Black Friday kind of thing. They always have it for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's the thing. So, I mean, I just really wanted Tomb Raider at Walmart. I mean, I could tell my friend David, I could tell my friend Anthony, or my cousin Josh, or someone to just please go get it for me, and I will pay you the money to get it, or to give you what you paid for, which I want to see the receipt, because I know it'll be like $15, but plus tax it'll be like 17, 18, maybe less, I don't know, depending. I'm just estimating for whatever. It's probably less for sure. But still, I just want Tomb Raider, because I know there's a sequel to Tomb Raider, because they just somewhat announced it today, because apparently Square Enix is working on one, but they weren't supposed to talk about it until apparently next month, at the beginning of early of December of this year. But that kind of makes you think, is there going to be a Game of the Year edition? I mean, Square Enix doesn't do Game of the Year edition. I mean, I've been noticing. I mean, Square Enix does a lot of RPGs, which that's great for them, and then some other games that just overall are good. That's not RPGs, but none of the games that they really released are Game of the Years. I mean, there's some things that they're associated with that helps them, you know, like sell and provide them some games to make it to other countries for work purposes or money-wise, like Batman Arkham Asylum and City. Those games were not able to be published in Japan until Square Enix helped them out, then they were. Full Metal Alchemist, the franchise, actually, they got a huge funding from like Square Enix and a company called Bones and Aniplex and Funimation, and just so much things that everyone knew that Full Metal Alchemist was going to be a really great anime, which it is, and lots of their games actually sold too. And I mean, I own one of them, and I only played a little bit of it just to see how it is, and it's fun, but I haven't really played it yet. But I'm trying to look for the next Full Metal Alchemist game, which is the Search for the Elixir or something like that. I'm not too sure. I remember it had the word Elixir in it for the PS2. And I've seen this commercial so many times when I had Dish or Direct. I don't actually know anymore. Probably Dish. They had a channel called Colors. But it was like in the 9,000 channels. Like seriously, they had to put 9,000 and then something numbers to go to a specific channel. At this time moment, like maybe 2008 to maybe 9 to about 2010, they had anime from Funimation like Dragon Ball, Fruit Basket, Yu Yu Hakusho, and just some other ones I can't remember at the top of my head right now, but they had a lot of good ones, and they kept playing commercials for other animes and or movies or anything else. And I remember there was several commercials I can't remember because it was just getting tiring of seeing it. But then the thing is, it's anime, and when am I ever going to see anime on TV like almost every night? Other than how Toonami was, but now it's gone. But now it's back now, but you know what I mean. There was a Full Metal Alchemist, like, watch these brothers, you know, blah, blah, blah. There's his own game, Full Metal Alchemist, which looks really, for me, it looked kind of stupid, but then I never watched the anime, so that's why I thought. But then when I watch the anime now, I really want to get the game. So that's the thing. And there were just probably some other movies or shows that was being, like, commercial-wise for the channel Colors, which was really good. And I don't even know how Funimation even got into Colors or anything, but I do remember there was a magazine, not a magazine, a Shonen Jump manga, sorry, that had to, I think it had the character from Bleach on it, the main protagonist, that had on the top left corner or something like that, said, like, watch this on Colors channel, or there's a new thing on Colors, like it was something like that. But I don't have that issue, but I remember seeing the issue, and it was the same thing I was watching now, so I was like, that's kind of interesting. And then later on, I guess they just took off the thing from Colors, and that was really it. Or maybe it's still back. I don't have cable, but if anyone wants to tell me if that's even a channel anymore or exists, the channel Colors, I mean, I don't know what it was number, but it was like really, really huge. But you know, Dish or DirecTV probably rearranged the whole entire thing by now, but I don't know. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe it's still in the 9,000s or something. But It's like a Japanese weird site where had like a bunch of random shows on it, but whatever. Anyways, got sidetracked. But Square Enix, same thing with the Tomb Raider thing. I mean, Game of the Year. I'm not saying it's not possible to Game of the Year for them, but I mean, I just never seen them done it. And if you're going to tell me a game in the comment section below, please tell me if they have done a Game of the Year for at least one or two of the games. I mean, their biggest franchise is like the Mana series, or Mana, depending on how you say it, or Final Fantasy, or really anything else. I have never seen a Game of the Year edition for any of those main franchises that they're mostly known for. Same with like Kingdom Hearts, but there is like those Final Mix things, but I'm not sure if that's really called Game of the Year, but it kind of is in a way. So don't tell me Kingdom Hearts. I guess that's a way, but I don't know. Just tell me something completely out of the ordinary, or something that I do know, like I don't know, Sleeping Dogs or something. I know they made it, or something. I don't know. It's just I really want Tomb Raider. I mean, I had interest in Tomb Raider in the past, but then the thing is, I never got any of the games, but I remember playing one of them, and I don't remember which one. And my friend Anthony told me that the game Tomb Raider is really fun, and I saw, for some random reason, I saw Conan O'Brien play Tomb Raider, the newer one, like on YouTube, and it was funny, because that's how he is, and it was actually entertaining and actually pretty cool on what it is. And for what Anthony, my friend, told me, Zombie Dog XC3II, he told me it was a really fun game. It made me think of it like Uncharted, but Tomb Raider. So that kind of makes me think it's going to be a fun game, because I like Uncharted, but I don't have the PS3 or any of the games in the franchise, even though I know they're cheap for any version you get it for, Game of the Year or non-Game of the Year. I know they're really cheap, but I'm hearing Uncharted is really great. So, or not Uncharted. I'm hearing Tomb Raider is really great, so I really wanted to give Tomb Raider a shot. And I can really say that is my first Tomb Raider game to actually really play, I guess, because I never really experienced that well with the originals. But yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that, and I don't even know what to really talk about this, like Xbox One, maybe? But yes, today is actually launch date for Xbox One. Midnight release. Which a lot of people are probably standing outside of GameStop right now, waiting for Xbox One. Yeah. Which I want to point something out. 2 days ago, which I didn't talk about on the vlog, but I thought it was kind of interesting. The manager from GameStop, actually, he went to the store I work at, Dollar Tree, and I actually saw him, and he recognized me, and I thought it was a little cool. We just talked about the Xbox One because this is why. He had a shirt that literally said Xbox One on it, and it was all green. And one thing that kind of made me laugh a little bit. One of the customers mistreated him as a employee because he was wearing green. So, and I don't remember if he was wearing black pants or anything, or some kind of pants, or I don't know. I just remember he was wearing green with Xbox One on the logo, and I thought it was kind of funny that some customer mistreated him as a worker, an employee there. But yeah, he told me if I was getting an Xbox One. I told him, truthfully, as of right now, I don't want an Xbox One because of all the things that they said. I know they took off, but you never know with Xbox One and something like blah, blah, blah. I said some other things that everyone's probably already expecting me to say, and he actually agreed with me. I mean, he's totally understandable. I mean, he even told me things that like, I didn't tell him, but things that I already heard of and or know. So I thought it was pretty interesting. But, that's pretty cool. So, he told me him as a manager, he's, I guess, obligated. He has to have an Xbox One. That's the word. He has to have one. I mean, you literally has to have one. All managers or something like that gets a free Xbox One, which is kind of cool, I guess. But I mean, he also got a free PS4. So, sorry, I burped. That's just kind of cool, I guess. That's really it. I wish I got an Xbox One for free. It's just that if anyone's going to ask me right now what console I really want the most, it's PS4, but then I want to see how the Xbox One will be for 1 week or more, because I'm seeing PS4 has some problems, like little things, I guess, that can break the console, which I kind of don't want that. So I'm just staying away from PS4, and I know it doesn't have AVL, which pisses me off, and that's a big seller for me, is AV out. I don't use HDMI. A lot of people don't use HDMI. A lot of people don't even have HD TVs, for peak's sake, which pisses me off. So I'm not getting it. I know there's HDMI to AVL RCA composite cables, but I mean, that should just be a feature already with the PS4. And if not, they should have just honestly made it easier and made it the same cables from all the PlayStation consoles, from PS1 to 2 and 3, all the cables that gives us RCA composite cables, you know, the yellow, red, and white cables that we can see TV for, on there already. That's just something that pisses me off. So I don't know if Xbox One will have it, but it's something I'm kind of curious for. Now, for Wii U, I can just tell you straight up, it does have it. It does. And it's the same cable I used for Wii, my original Wii. I bought another one just for my original Wii, so I have an extra cable in case something happens. But it's fine. Nothing's wrong. I mean, I use it. My quality, I don't even care for the quality. If it's HD or something like that, it looks great from what it is. I don't need to have the best quality in my life just so I can experience something that's great. Remember, graphics aren't anything if the game isn't even good. But yeah, but Wii U does have HDMI, so you could do two things. RCA, AV out, RCA composite cables. You know, the yellow, red, and white cables, those little things. Or HDMI. That's what I love. Why can't I have an option to just how I want to play? Why? Why can I not have an option how to play PS4? Sony, God. I even told them on Twitter, I don't know when ago, but like sometime this week, seriously. I told them straight up, even though they probably didn't pay attention or no one even cared, I'm not buying your PS4 until I see the second model for it. And you're probably saying, what do you mean second model? That's actually a stupid question if you even answer that or even question that yourself. Every console has a second remodeling. Not every single one, but lots of the ones. Super Nintendo has its original blocky looking one. Super Nintendo had a remodeling, the second version of it, and it was slimmed down, it looks smoother, and it still played the games. Same with Sega Genesis. The one that just had a circle and then some weird things on the left. Then there's a second model, which that's the one I have right now, which it just has the thing on the back a little bit to just place your game, and then power and press reset button. Right? The Xbox 360. There's the Xbox original, the Xbox 360 original style, and then there's the Xbox Slim. Xbox 360 Slim. Same with PS2. It has the original old blocky one, and then the really super slim one, or slim one, the PS2 Slim. Same with PS3. It has the original one, and then it went original one with the glossy feel, and then it went to the second one, which was a really good smoothing feel, and then for a third one, they went Really, really retro, and they just made you open the thing like an actual retro game, which that's cool. Same with Wii, for peak's sake. They have the original one, which you just slide the games in, and then they have the second one, which you actually get to just, which is the Wii Mini. Sorry, which is the Wii Mini, which you can just press the button, and it opens like an actual like GameCube like console, and put your Wii in there and close it, and it just plays. Even though it doesn't have internet or other bad things, but whatever. But every console has a remodeling. Maybe the first console for the PS4 is not the best one. It looks great. I can tell you that. It looks great. But maybe the second model will look even better. Or if there's a third model, depending, it might look better too. Better than the last model, or who knows. It's just that every console has a new remodeling, including the original Nintendo Entertainment System, for peak's sake. It got a remodel of itself, and it made it into the NES Top Loader. If you don't know what it is, Google it. From just what I'm saying, there's just so many consoles that gets a remake of its games. Oh, big one. Here's one. Game Boy and Nintendo DS/3DSs. All remodels. You know that. There's Game Boy, the original. Game Boy Color. Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance SP. Then Micro. And then DS. DS Lite. DSi. DSi XL. Then 3DS. And 3DS XL, and now 2DS. There's just so many remodelings that I can keep going on if I knew as much as, well, there is. But I probably don't. I mean, there's probably a lot, and I just really don't know it. Oh, the GameCube. There's that one too, but no one really knows about that one. There's a remodel of it, but it's really, really hard to find, and it's really looking really cool, but it's really expensive too. It's like the Panasonic GameCube, which plays movies and your GameCube games, including import ones and all that stuff, and more. There's just so many remodelings of consoles. And I mean, I just want to have the best experience there is, including the way I view it. So, sorry I went for a little rant there, but that's really how I feel. Now, I need to end the vlog because, well, I want to get down to some business because I'm still needing to edit that 2012. Yeah, 2012, yeah. End of the world. Okay. God. I ate some chili and it just came back up to me. Anyways, I need to edit more my next Let's Play for 2014 trailer and stop coughing. Oh yeah, I gotta stop coughing. Anyways, or I might play some games too as well. Might. Or stream. Not me, but watch people stream. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Sorry if this video was really long enough. I don't know, depending. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next video, which is tomorrow, of course. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But I'll tell you one thing I won't be doing. Going to work. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, alright? Deuces!